beautiful people. Good late night, early morning. Ooh, it's gonna be a late night and an early morning. Ooh, when I get you home. Ooh, that old Martha. I can believe that old late night, early morning. I brought that old Martha Ambrosius out of my spirit. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Hey, my beautiful people. I pray that this message finds you well, healthy, in great spirits, and having a wonderful week thus far. A thankful Thursday. We're going into a fantastic and fabulous and fruitful Friday. Uh, what have you done for you, huh? What have you done for you? Have you done something to put some excitement in your life, some joy in your heart, some pep in your step, something to make you feel good, huh? I pray that you have, because I want you to start working on loving you, giving to you, being good to you, making you a non-negotiable, because you matter, my beautiful people. Um, I have something to share, because this was on my heart to share, because I mentioned the other day on one of my videos when somebody that I know asked me, have I ever received soft girl treatment? And I was like, what the fuck is soft girl treatment? Like, I ain't never heard of that shit. I didn't know what it was. And I had to laugh uh, because I wore armor my whole life. I've had to fight. I've had to be on defense mode, protection. Couldn't always trust the people that were around me. Didn't trust easy. Just so many things because of my own mindset and the old identity, and how like I say, how I define myself. So I had a lot of different ways, and through the healing, drawing closer to God, has definitely changed my life. And it is a sense of freedom and liberation that, like I say, I pray everybody gets to experience. And prior, like I say, not feeling enough, not feeling those things, um, it required me to wear armor. I had to be strong. I was the decision maker. I was independent. I worked. I provided. I was. Um, I was the lighthouse and the safe harbor for so many people, yet I've never had that for myself. So when my friend asked me about soft girl treatment, it kind of threw me off, because I wore armor my whole life. Like I said, I fought. I warrior heart, fighter spirit, and uh, soft girl equated to me as weakness. And look, wasn't nothing about me weak, baby. Okay, so I'll tell you that right now. Wasn't nothing about me. There is nothing about me that's weak, baby. Okay, not then, not now, not ever, ever, ever. Okay, ever. Okay, never, ever, ever. Okay, ain't nothing about me weak. So, uh, and I couldn't show that either. So, being that I've had relationships in my life, being that I was married in my life, all of these things, and in all of my 48 years, I've never experienced the ability of this soft girl treatment. And I really had to look at that, and I started, looking at different things. And because I've been like I say, over these last 2 years, I realized, like, I like being tomboyish and being independent, strong, leaning to my own understanding, making things happen in my own strength, or so I thought. All of this independent, in control type of stuff, this way of living. I never had the place, space, or opportunity to show softness, to be soft, to have a place where I was safe and secure enough to be myself, or accepted, or a space where I felt like I belonged. So with that, I wore armor. I never had the comfortability to be soft. And so in my healing, like I say, I lean more to, we all have divine feminine and masculine energies in us, and I've always leaned more to my masculine being so strong. And I'm noticing now, like, in drawing closer to God, I have to tap into my divine feminine. I have to be able to show a level of softness, to be soft, to be caring, supportive, love myself, pour into myself, be good to me, be kind to me, be gentle to me, talk good to myself, love on myself, celebrate myself. Like, in order, the divine feminine is strong, independent, able to stand on her own 2 feet, make decisions, choices, live life, have fun, and be okay being solo, not feeling that she needs any other person, place, situation, or circumstance to complete her. She's not going to settle for less because she would rather stand alone than to settle for less. And that's where I'm at, baby. I'm the divine of the feminine. Okay. So I'm tapping all the way into that softness because you also have to tap into that softness in order to be able to receive and know that you're worthy of receiving. And that is also something I had to heal in my nervous system because it was my life. I didn't ask people for nothing. I didn't accept nothing. I was always quick to pull my pocketbook out because it was always weaponized against me. So I learned not to ask. And being receiving mode, you have to feel worthy and enough to receive. And by me blocking compliments, blessings, always being the first, never letting people, like certain things, me not allowing that help and support, it told myself that I was unworthy of receiving, So this has been my belief. And in order to step into your soft girl era and to receive that soft girl treatment, you have to, um, like I say, you have to be in a position where you're okay with receiving. You feel worthy to receive. You know you're deserving to receive, and so many other things. And I had to, like I say, heal my nervous system and my processes and tell myself, like, I'm worthy to receive. It's safe for me to receive. It's okay to receive. Like, there was a process for me to have to go through to tap into this divine feminine softness that I'm going to stand 10 toes in, okay? And then, like I said, there's the it's the songs I've been playing. Like I say, the Prince, the Kim, the Tank, the Jamie Foxx, Martha Ambrosius, like there's a TGT, so many other things I've been tapping into, songs and music and um Boosie Collins, just like I've been listening to all kind of songs around here, dancing, trying to tap into my sexiness, trying to tap into my little sexy sensuality, because I've never felt that, I've never had that. So look, I'm dancing around here. Look, sometimes I'm making myself laugh. Look, I'm getting I'm up in here doing it, but at the end of the day, it's about having fun. It's about laughing. It's about learning. It's about growing. It's about expanding for me. And like I say, I've done the struggle. I've done the scarcity. I've done the lack mindset. I've done the poverty consciousness. I've done the survival. I've done the robbing Peter to pay Paul and paycheck to paycheck and like so many other things. I've done it in my life, and I'm not meant to survive, baby. Look, baby, I'm not meant to survive. I am high class. Okay, I am top shelf, and I am meant to thrive. I am meant to be abundant in all areas of life: health, wealth, prosperity, in love, in life, in purpose, in passion, in creativity, in adventure, in family and in my soul tribe, in divine partnerships, in destiny helpers. Like, I'm meant to be abundant in so many other areas. I'm meant to be abundant in all areas. I'm prosperous. I'm high class. I deserve pampering. I deserve luxury. I deserve to feel good. I deserve um somebody to want to love me and consider me and take care of me, and so many other things. So uh it just really took me a little deeper to have and understanding between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Now, I'm going to say something that may ruffle a few feathers, that may make some people feel some way, and that's perfectly fine, because people have the right to feel how they feel about anything that is said or anything that they take in. People absolutely have the right to feel how they feel. Now, also, if you hear something and it strikes a certain nerve or makes you feel a certain way, you also have to look at the fact that there is potentially something there that could be true, that you could have to deal with, that you're feeling inadequate or insecure about, because things only spark us or touch us or get to us if it rings true to us in some sense. So if in everything, situation, place, person, like things come to us to be a mirror to us as well. So if you get somebody and the interaction is not good, if you hear something that sparks a nerve, if you hear something that makes you feel some way, like within that moment, that interaction or that feeling, you have to kind of look at why it made you feel that way. Why did it spark you? Why did this interaction have this response? Why did you have this response? Why did hearing this make you feel some way? You really have to look at that, because when you look at that fully, then it'll tell you the thing that you need to address, because like us just say, the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality. The truth does hurt. It's about us being honest, real, transparent and accountable for it, and uh, I would have to say, after reading about divine masculine love, um, you know, look, and this is from my own personal experience. This is from my experience because I can say it. Look, this is how I feel. This is what I've been through, and I respect and value what I've been through if nobody else agrees or not. And my reality that I've come to is we call everybody kings. We call everybody kings, but the reality is everybody is not divine, and like we call everybody kings, but everyone is not divine. And that has been the truth of my reality, because when I read about a divine masculine, they say a divine masculine does not respond to softness. You know, he creates an environment that is safe and secure for the divine feminine to be soft without conditions. That means that there's a sense of love, there's a sense of protection, there's a sense of safety, there's a sense of security, there's a sense of belonging, there's like I say, being accepted, being validated. There's so many things that come into that. And that is the reality. Like we call everybody kings, but everybody is not divine. My relationships that I had, even my marriage, they weren't with a divine masculine. It wasn't somebody that poured into me, that considered me, that cared about me, who put me first, who wanted to take care of me, who wanted to make me feel good, who wanted to see me have the best. Like my relationships were ultimately about the partners and their egos and what they wanted and desired for themselves. There was never really any consideration, thought, compassion, show up, follow through, love, especially a love that accepted me for just as I am. A love that gave me safety, belonging, security. Like I've never had that. So again, I say again and I repeat, we call everybody kings, baby, but everybody is not divine, okay? And that has been clear in my life, and I am ready for my divine love, okay? That is that love that gives me permission to be soft, who wants to take care of me, who wants to love me, who wants to support me, who sees the best in me, who encourages me, who cheers for me, who protects me, who provides for me, but not only that, only wants me to have the best, wants me to feel the best, wants me to, who thinks of me as a priority. That's what divine love is, and that's what a divine masculine does for the divine feminine. And in all of my 48 years, baby, I have never experienced that. Okay. So I know when my divine love comes, my God approved, connected divine love, like it's gonna be unstoppable. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be undeniable. It's gonna be, we definitely gonna have, like I say, there's gonna be a purpose, like I say, a God given purpose for our love. We will have a calling together, but we will do life. It will be not only the greatest love of my life, but it will be my best friend as well. So I know my divine love is coming in. I know that this soft girl treatment that I heard of, that I've been reading about, like, look, I'm going to stand 10 toes in it. Fully, completely, unapologetically. And I'm ready for my divine masculine because, baby, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to be pampered. I'm ready for luxury. I'm ready to be treated nice. I'm ready to be treated good. I'm ready to be considered and thought about and loved on and cared about. And just like, I'm ready for the laughter, the adventure, the fun, the good times. The, like I say, is what two people make it. And when a divine love comes together, it's not only your partner who provides you that safety, comfort, validation, that soft place, that place for you to be soft without conditions, without judgment, without weaponizing things, without throwing things in your face, without things being tit for tat. When you do this, then I'm gonna do this. It's like I've had that. So again, look, we call everybody kings, baby, but everybody ain't divine. And that has been my reality. So I had to share that on the divine masculine versus the divine feminine because I'm tapping fully into my divine feminine softness. Look, because I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to be loved on. I'm ready to be taken care of. I'm ready to be considered. I'm ready to do life with my best friend. And I'm ready to do life full of adventure and purpose. And I know it's coming. I know, I know God is going to work it all out for me. I know my blessings and my miracles, my divine love, my family, my soul tribe, my divine partnerships, my destiny helpers. Look, my abundance in all areas of life, my prosperity. Like I say, I'm top shelf, baby. I'm high class. That's how God made me. So look, I ain't gonna accept anything less. I know my value. I know my worth, baby. No, it's this old divine masculine love. I'm calling you in. Come on, where you at, baby? Where you at? Where's my divine love at, baby? I'm waiting. I'm ready to receive. Damn it! Ooh, come get me. Come get me. But I just wanted to share that. So I pray that blessed you and give you some insight. But love on yourself and. You deserve the finer things, the softer things, you deserve to be pampered. You deserve luxury. You deserve to be treated. And because I know I do, baby. Look, I'm ready to stand 10 toes in this soft girl era, receive all the soft girl treatment that my divine counterpart want to give me. I'm taking all the love. I'm taking all the quality time. I'm taking all of the efforts. I'm taking all of the love. I am accepting it. I'm receiving it. I'm claiming it, and I affirm it fully and completely with all the power and authority that God has granted me. I know my divine love is coming, and I can't wait because that is a love like no other. It is life-changing love. It is setting the world ablaze type of love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to do it with you, baby. Wherever you're at, come get me. But all right, my beautiful people, thank you for listening. You have a great evening. Good night. Sweet dreams. Rest well. Take good care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Be kind and gentle with yourselves, and have some grace for yourselves. And make sure that you're loving on yourself, because you're more than worthy and deserving to have the desires of your heart and what you want. Mwah.